Hello and welcome to the Cubbears Fan Report, and I'm your Cubbears Fan Reporter, Mark Bertman. I made business cards and I forgot to put my name on it. My email's on there, my phone number's on there, but it doesn't say my name is Mark, so I got to get those cards remade. But this is brought to you by the Robin Hood Brewery, where Dustin brews the beer, and he's going to get married on Sunday. I verified that with his future wife, Ashley, and I want to congratulate them. I'm hoping to go to the wedding if they let me, and it's May the 2nd, 2025. I'm talking about May the 1st, 2025, where the Bears destroyed who a lot of people think is the best pitcher in the Major League Baseball, Paul Skenes, who is from Orange County, which is where my nephew Charlie is from. So they're from the same county, but Charlie didn't play baseball. But Charlie likes to do ghost hunting, but that's a whole different story. In any case, the Cubs won 8-3. They hit 3 home runs in 1 inning off of Paul Skenes, starting with Dansby Swanson, who hit his 6th, then Kyle Tucker, who hit his 8th, and Suzuki hit his 8th and followed it up with another home run later and hit his 9th home run. So the Cubs dominated the best pitcher in the major leagues, Paul Skenes, who as a rookie started the All-Star game last year. But everybody's throwing the ball over 100 miles an hour, and it doesn't guarantee you're not going to get hit. He could not locate his pitches. It's all about location, 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 location. And that's what's important. Interestingly enough, Swanson was kind of struggling. He's hitting the home runs, but his average hasn't been great. They moved him down to 8th because the bottom third of the order for the Cubs has been incredible with Pete Crow Armstrong and the 2 catchers, Kelly and Amaya, along with whoever they got in at number 9. Lately it's been Birdie, and he's been hitting pretty good. And I think the Cubs are looking forward to better production out of third base. But that will come about. The important thing is that the pitching is also there. Colin Ray beats Paul Skenes. Colin Ray threw well, and he was somebody they had to put in there when Justin Steele went down with his injury, and he's expected to be out for the season. But the pitching still looks good. The relief pitching was good tonight. The Cubs are going to be in Milwaukee, and they're going to be on Apple TV. And so I subscribe to Apple TV just so I can watch the Cubs play some Friday games, because I'm not going to miss it just because I don't like Apple TV. I do like Apple TV, though. They do have some interesting programs on there. But this is brought to you by the Robin Hood Brewery right here in Iuka. I also went to Cream and Sugar today, which is owned by native Chicago fans from the Kankakee area. And sometimes they watch my podcast, so support them. If you're ever in Iuka, they're right there on the square. It's one of the best breakfasts I've ever had. And they got sugar-free syrup because I'm a diabetic. I can't have sugar syrup. But the Cubs are looking good, and the Brewers lost 8-0 against the White Sox on Thursday. So it's looking like the Cubs are going to match up well with them. They're 3 games behind the Cubs. Cubs are in first place, and the Cubs have passed through the hardest part of the schedule. So now it's a question of how they're going to do against the rest of the league. This is the Cubbears Fan Report. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. As far as the Bears go, they're still excited about their draft. They think Luke Burton might have been the best draft choice in NFL, because he was graded to be a round 1 but was picked up in the round 2, and he was a steal. And we'll see how he gets utilized in the Ben Johnson offense, because there's a lot of weapons, and they still shored up the offensive line, and they added some key people on the defense. So I think it was an all-around good draft, but it's always going to come down to how they perform once the camps get going and the season gets started. I don't like to project, but I'm very optimistic. Cubs in first place. Bears are going to be a challenge to face this year with the new offensive-minded head coach, Ben Johnson. And I think this is a big hire for the Bears. Cubbears Fan Report, please support my sponsors like Taylor's Place and Robin Hood Brewery and Cream and Sugar in Iuka if you happen to be in the area. Remember, you can take me out of Chicago, but you can't take the Chicago out of me. Cubbears Fan Report from northern Mississippi. Please like and subscribe. And everybody have a great day. Thanks for watching.